Okay folks, good afternoon here. Philip Dwyer, citizen journalist, and a very interesting one here today. I'm very happy and delighted that this individual, he gave me a bit of grief online there. I rarely answer texts, but I answered one of his texts. He was giving out to me about being far right. I challenged him to come out and do an interview and speak to me. And what? Okay. All right. There you go. Look, guys, I have to give this man credit. His name is Liam, and Liam, we're going to have a respectful conversation, hopefully. Yeah. And you're willing to talk to me. You want to put me in my place. You want to tell me where I'm going wrong in life and everything else. And
it's just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Yeah. I've no security with me today.
That's all right then.
I promise you that.
We're on our own.
But listen, fair play to you. I have to admire you for actually reaching out and going along and doing this.
Well, I thought it was a good opportunity to put you right on things. I see a lot of your stuff there. I'll be honest with you, Philip. You call yourself a citizen journalist, don't you?
Well, that's what I am.
You've got a lot of good material there. Where'd you get that?
Well, I'm doing my best for Ireland. We're in trouble here, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, and it's a lot to do with this political correct wokeness that people like yourself go on with.
Okay, tell me what's wrong. What's woke anyway? What are you talking about?
Well, woke is people who go along with these luxury ideas that think, boys can be girls and girls can be boys.
Absolutely.
And we open borders and we can save the world. And
everybody's welcome.
And the climate's going to kill us and all of this kind of stuff,
Do you know what? Do you know the Irish travelled everywhere? They travelled absolutely everywhere. Right. And I think we should be giving everybody an opportunity to come into our country and give them a house if they need one. If they need a hotel to stay in, that's what we do.
Okay, so by that logic, you probably have a few living with you, have you?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Because I haven't been given the opportunity to have two houses.
And do you think that's a bit kind of, your virtue signalling there, like you're telling everyone we need to open the borders, bring in all these strangers, and yet you won't have anyone in your own house?
But sure, that's what the politicians are for. They help, the government help us build the houses, and we bring people in and put them in there. And the Irish, they're very happy. They're on their waiting list. They know the house is coming around the corner anytime soon. So we look after everybody. This planet was made for everybody, not just the Irish people, to live on this land. Okay. And we have to be very, very careful that we don't become racist.
And do you not think we have enough Irish homeless people that can't get a house?
That's just a number. That's a number. And we've always had big numbers of homeless people in this country. And we just need the government to build the houses a little bit faster, and we'll get there. I think we'll get there if we build the houses a little bit faster.
And do you think, the fact that we can't really house all these people, do you think Ireland is a racist country? We're over here there, Liam, we're over here.
Do I think we're racist?
Do you think Ireland is a racist country?
Absolutely. This country has got so racist. It's very sad. It's very sad. I just see people, and they're not happy that the Indians are moving into all the houses. And they're giving out, why do you hate Africans and Indians?
Well, I'm meant to be asking the questions here, but I don't hate them. No, I don't hate anyone. I love people, but as long as we look after our own people first and foremost, You
think you should look after Irish people for everybody else?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Yeah. You think that's racist, though, don't you?
That's absolutely. We're all citizens of the world. And we should be treated fairly. We went to America when we were Irish. We travelled and we went everywhere. We were everywhere.
I know.
And and why shouldn't we not look after everybody who comes into our country?
Well, I didn't go anywhere, and I'm still here. And do you not think that means then that the people who went away and got looked after should take in the refugees then?
That's just silly. How are we supposed to take people into our house? How are we supposed to when we're building houses for them? We're building houses for people to come into the country, and then what we're doing is we're letting the poor men who are coming from war-torn countries, they're coming over, they have to leave their women and their children alone, and we have to look after them. So we give them hotels, and we give them a nice phone and runners and all this stuff, because they have to live in this society. And that's fair, Philip, that's fair.
Yeah, and tell me this, I'm just wondering, now tell me to mind my own business there, Liam, but are you a member of the LGBTQ plus alphabet group?
That's none of your business about my sexuality.
Okay.
That's none of your business. And why would you ask such a question? Why? What does it bother? You want to get out the closet yourself, maybe? What's your name?
Philip Dwyer.
Philip Dwyer, citizen journalist. Citizen journalist. What have you ever? What kind of journalism? I've never seen you do anything like RTE do. Any of those lads, they're doing real stuff. They're talking about the Pride stuff that's coming out, and that's another bugbear for me. Why are we only getting the 1 month for Pride? We should have at least 11 months. And the way things are turning in this world, we should have 1 month for the straight people. I think that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, I think that's 1 month for straight people. We don't even get 1 day at the moment.
It's me, Philip. Me, Philip.
And yeah, look,
homophobia is rife in this country.
Yeah. How come we hadn't got so many gay people like 30 years ago and transgender people?
Because they weren't taught it in school. They didn't know about it.
Yeah.
They weren't taught it. So now they're teaching them from a very young age about what they can be. Whether they're a boy, they can be a girl. If they're a girl, they can be a boy. And at a very young age, they're getting right into them, and they're learning very quickly what they can be. And especially if they're not sure of themselves, they're pushing them in the right direction.
And you think that's good, is it? You think that's good for kids, is it?
Oh, it's absolutely. When you're lost in the world and you're wondering, who the hell am I? Who am I? You need a teacher to come along and say, hold on, I'm going to sneeze now. And I believe that's why we have excess deaths.
Have you
Hold on there now, Philip. Hold on there. I thought I was having a heart attack there. That's why
sorry,
are dropping.
I didn't mean to laugh. That's very rude.
You don't you're laughing.
You're going through
there.
A moment of illness there, but yeah.
Boys and girls want to know if a boy maybe think they're a girl and they go, we need to get into them early.
Yeah, and it looks that way, especially in Ireland, I suppose, that schools and ministers and governments and stuff like that like to teach the children early. You know, they like to get them as early, even in creches.